Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. B here, and I am coming at you with a really solid core warm-up. Take it right down to the mat. Let's get right into it. From here, I always like to start off with my accordions, okay? So if I'm doing this here, I'm just reaching and pulling. This is a great way to just start activating those abs and everything else like that, just making sure that you're feeling pretty rock solid and ready to rock and roll. Your core is absolutely essential for everything that we do in martial arts, whether it's kata or sparring, kicking, tricking, whatever it is. And we're going to do about 30 of these. I feel pretty strongly I'm about right there. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and lay back, and I'm going to go right into some ankle taps right here. So I'm working on those oblique abdominals, just trying to get some good action going. Very, very nice. Now, I generally like to do my core routines at the end of sparring class or at the end of my kickboxing class. Just, I feel like they're a really good way to start cooling down versus warming up, but you can also throw these at the front of any kata workout that we do or kicking workout that we do. A couple of more here, 3 and 2 and 1. Now, from right here, okay, a lot of people forget that your core also includes your lower back. So we're going to work some glutes here and our lower back muscles with these double leg glute bridges here. If you start feeling really good at this, or maybe you're a jiu-jitsu practitioner or a wrestler, as you glute bridge, you can just start going up and over onto one shoulder. And then again, if you want to add even more range of motion, just up onto those tiptoes are a way to make that workout even harder. Now, one of the things that you want to focus on this glute bridge is pausing at the top at full tension in your glute right here. Okay, don't just like sit here and just go up and down really, really fast. Pause, relax, pause, relax. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, generally, how I like to do this, we're going to sit back up and we're going to go into egg beaters right here. So I like to do front obliques, and then lower back is generally how I like to do this. So my rectus abdominals, my oblique abdominals, and then my stratus erectus in the back. So we're going to go egg beaters here, and I'm generally just going for a little bit, nothing too crazy. Okay, and then I'm going to go the other way. Boom. Now, again, if you're a jiu-jitsu practitioner, you really like this drill because it is extraordinarily helpful for your guard retention. For everybody else, we are just doing this to increase our overall core strength and hip mobility. Okay, and then keeping those knees nice and loose to avoid injury. From right here, what I want to do is now I want to go ahead and go knees up, arms out, and we're going to go with what we call windshield wipers. So this is our most basic movement right here for this. Just keeping those knees bent and going from side to side. Not only are you going to work your oblique abdominals, you're going to be working that T-spine, that thoracic rotation in your lower back, which for those of us that kick or trick, having a good range of motion in our thoracic mobility is enormously helpful. Now, as you get a little bit stronger, you can start to extend those legs. So here I go halfway, side to side. And then as I get even better, I go full extensions here. Okay. As you get stronger, you can start to add bands. Another way that you can vary this is you can go one at a time. Okay. And that just kind of starts to help exercise your adductor muscles and your abductor muscles here. But generally, I just like for warm up and or cool down purposes, I just like to keep these knees bent. We're going to go just a little bit longer. 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and work that lower back. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and get our swimmers. So if you're looking at this from the side, we are literally trying to swim. The big thing that I want you to focus on here, though, is making sure that you keep your chest proud and you're trying to get your thighs up off the mat. So you don't just want to go like so. You want to make sure that you're really getting a good motion here. Very good. Let's go a little bit longer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now, from right here, we're going to go back onto our butts. And what I want to do for this one, so again, we're working our rectus abdominals right here. We're going to go straight legs out, and we're just going to pike up or V up here. And we're just going to lift those legs right up off the mat. Now, you'll notice that I'm using my arms here. Okay, as you get a little bit better, you can go all the way back and V up. Boom, if you've got the coordination and the ab mobility. But again, usually for warm up and cool down purposes, I'm usually just using my arms back here just for a little extra balance to take a little bit of that edge off. Good, good, good. A couple of more, 3 and 2 and 1. Then finally here for our obliques, we're going to go ahead and go with a crossbody crunch, and we're just going to go about 15 on each side. Okay, make sure that you're not letting your knee wander towards you, and you're working on taking your elbow to your knee, not the other way around. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is going to be kind of a double whammy right here. Okay, we call these banana rolls. So you're basically going to go into hollow position here, and you're going to roll all the way through. Boom, all the way through. And your goal is you're going to go into your Superman position here, keeping that chest proud, and then up. Okay, and I like to do a full rotation. Okay, back to back, each direction here. And all I'm trying to do is just hit through both of those positions. If some of you guys are working on some gymnastic moves, bar muscle ups, kipping pull-ups or butterfly pull-ups, okay, this is an enormously good exercise for that routine. And I'm really just kind of not counting. I'm really just going by feel here. We're going to go a couple of more. And 3, boom, 2, and 1. All right, let's do one more set through. Okay, so up here for this next one. All right, all I want is runner's crunches. So you're going to start on your back just like so, and you're going to pull your knee as you crunch every time. Up, 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 up. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now from here into our obliques, we're just going to do a nice easy side plank. For those of you that are looking for exercises that are really going to help with your hip stability, with an S, stability, I want you to be doing this exercise. Okay, this is probably one of the best things that you can do. You can start adding weights. You can do dips. Okay, there's a lot of things, but this, for overall stability in your hips, which will keep you from hurting your knees and keep you from hurting your ankles, this is probably one of the most beneficial exercises you can be doing. I like it because you have to work both sides. That's the great thing about obliques, is that you really have to focus right side and left side. And for those of us trying to be really dominant athletes, we don't want to be one side dominant. We want to be right and left side, being just as good on one side as the other. So we're just holding. I don't really care what you do with this hand. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the workout anyway. The way that we change this workout is with our legs either going into starfish position or marching position or hip drop. Okay, there's a lot of ways that we can vary this. We'll get into some of that in some other videos. 3, 2, and 1. Then finally, we're going to end with a nice set of lower back crunches right here. So basically, you're just looking like you're trying to be a cobra, raising up on to your belly. Okay, and you can do this in prisoner position just like so. All the way up. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, guys, that's it for today for that warm up. Make sure you incorporate this however you would like. Throw this in the middle of a routine, the end of a routine, the beginning of a routine, but you're going to notice that your overall core strength is going to increase. All right, y'all, make sure you like and subscribe. Swing by MrBMartialArts.com. Join us there for all of our content in which we will start producing the largest traditional kata library that you've ever seen. Kicks and tricks tutorials, sparring tutorials. We are going to have it all there. And as always, train hard, fight fast, score first. Asai.